Think paradise has to cost money? Think again. Brisbane has to be one of my all-time favorite cities, a mix of wild, buzzing urban life and the lush greenery with a boat-friendly vibe that instantly hooked us. And the best part? All the free things to do. Here are the top 13 free things to do in Brisbane, Australia. Why 13? Because 13 is the McKay's lucky number. At number 13 are the free barbecues everywhere. The Brisbane parks are awesome and they include these free barbecue places. I have never seen anything like this in North America. If you have, tell me down below. This is the last one on the list because all of Australia has free barbecues, not just Brisbane. I'm sure most Australians are confused why I would even include this, but as a girl from the United States and Canada who's never seen a free electric grill for public use, this impressed me enough that I had to include it.
He's eating a berry. He stole my grape. And you can see him eating it. Like, he's like, oh no.
And if you're at the right barbecue, you'll find number 12, the Downtown Vegetable Garden. This is a community garden in the middle of downtown Brisbane. You are invited to come and harvest any herbs that they have for you. The Epicurious Garden is a public tasting garden. The community is encouraged to taste the herbs from the pots, to collect samples from the harvest carts, and it is kept up by gardening volunteers. Have you heard of anything more wholesome than free produce grown in a charming green space downtown? Yes, this is typical Brisbane.
Look at that, it's so cute.
Free thing number 11 are all the historic churches and cathedrals of Brisbane. We got a tour of the Cathedral of St. Stephen. Tenth on the list is the Museum of Brisbane, or MOB. Shockingly, the Museum of Brisbane is free. MOB, mob, which is funny since a mob is a group of kangaroos. Get it? Mob. Anyway, the Mob Museum was so much fun the first time we went. They have collections and temporary exhibitions constantly, and the ones we experienced helped me fall in love with contemporary interactive art.
Wow, these are creepy. That is the creepiest thing I've ever put on my head.
Why?
Have you heard what it says?
No.
You have flesh that is nice to feel, and it's good to feel your flesh. Look at my booty, shaking my booty. Max.
I don't know if they're trying to encourage office work or what, but my kids are loving this. It's like different sounds.
You gotta get the sound. What I'm doing just looks weird and perverted, but if you can hear the sound, then that's funny.
As part of the mob experience is number 9, the famous Brisbane Tower. You can find the symbol of the bell tower everywhere throughout the city. So going to the top is an iconic stop. It's a free experience, however, you do need to schedule a clock tower tour since it's very popular and not many people are allowed on the antique elevator at the same time. This is a 93-year-old elevator, so
Tell you what, you can help me make sure it's four sides to the tower. We're going to go around all 4 of us to get a chance to see the wall, street below, and the square down there. From there,
the best part about the clock tower tour was the knowledgeable guide who was so nice.
the cables, clock turns every 15 minutes. pulls the cables. Each one of those cables goes to a hammer. That is clockwork. You can see the arm going backwards and forwards.
But if you want to really experience museums in Brisbane, you need to go to my number 8, the Queensland Cultural Centre Complex. There you will find the Queensland Art Gallery.
It's not quite as impressive as the one in front of the Louvre, but you know, it's impressive. Saw a lot of really amazing art at the art gallery, but I have to say this is probably my favorite exhibit, is the snowman in a freezer.
Also, there's the Gallery of Modern Art. Also, still part of the Cultural Centre complex is the Queensland Museum. These make you appreciate how big they are. What? Thanks to my brother-in-law, I've actually seen most of these in the wild here. Who doesn't love a fermented snake in a jar?
Tell us what's going on.
Abraham ran away, so we had to find him.
They'd be like alien skeletons, like if you saw this in a sci-fi movie. Then
It's a giant squid. They also have the Queensland Performing Arts Centre as part of the cultural complex. And although all the rest of the museums are free, for some reason they don't let you go to showings of Hamilton for free. What's up with that? Come on, Brisbane! Right next to the cultural complex is number 7, the Queensland State Library. Now I know what you're thinking, a library? Why is a library so high on your list? What's so great about a library? Well, it is so great when you live on a boat and you find out about the Edge Lab that has laser cutters, 3D printers, vinyl cutters, sewing machines, and soldering stations. Yeah, we loved the library's Edge Lab. All right, I am reupholstering the seats on the dinghy, and which is not something new for me. I have sewn a lot in my day, including reupholstering, but I just don't have very much room here to do it, and I'm not sure about a sewing machine, and so yeah, this is gonna be an adventure. All right, I have all the pieces assembled. Not assembled, just cut. Now I have to assemble them. Yeah, there's just no floor space on a boat for sewing. They won't let me into that area of the library with flip-flops on. So now I have to go buy shoes in order to sew. So fun! And so we spent quite a bit of time there. In the library now, all over the floor. It's done. At number 6 are the free CityCat ferries. Since we don't know what it's like to go on a boat through the city at all, we decided to go on the free City Hopper. This is the way that a lot of Brisbane people get around their town. Isn't that cool? I love Brisbane. I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with these ferries. They're super convenient, but they also zoom past our boat every 10 minutes, leaving us rocking in their wake. We're about to pass our boat. This is a really good anchorage, really stable, except for when these boats pass us and then we get their wake. And so now we're giving our boat wake right now. Okay, why? Why is this flag red instead of blue? Please, in the comments below, tell me. I don't get it. See these pedestrian bridges? This is an example of how they're encouraging people to walk and take bikes. And they can take their bikes on here and cross cross the river here or cross on a pedestrian. Like this whole city is made for people being energetic and walking and stop using their cars. Brisbane hugs the river, and while it has plenty of bridges, these ferries make it easy to hop between parks and spots like the Powerhouse. This is a really funky building. It reminds me of a movie set or something. I'm sure like Spider-Man's gonna pop out anytime. By using the ferries, we could reach parks in just minutes that would have taken us over an hour in our dinghy. They have pretty relaxed laws about dinghies and liveaboards here. And so I have a feeling these are like permanently there, that like people have been like living on this river and using this riverbank as their dinghy dock for a very long time.
I'm walking the plank.
This playground is so cool. It's built in and amongst the Nabunga. I mean, I guess I'm not in Vanuatu anymore, so maybe I should say banyan tree. I don't know. I think I'll always call it Nabunga. Doesn't that look like a movie set or something? Like, this playground's awesome.
Except for the fact that this is the world's least comfortable hammock, this would be really comfortable. Right foot yellow.
And here's the funny part. It took me way too long to realize that CityCat isn't about cats at all. It's because they're catamarans. You'd think living on a catamaran would have helped me catch that pun sooner. And the CityCat ferries can take you right to number 5, Kangaroo Point. Maybe I'm biased, but it became our backyard while living in Brisbane. It's not just a park, it's the crown jewel of the city's boardwalks, where bikers and walkers soak up riverside beauty. Really think that the city provides these paddles and balls. They just are always here. So it's like a free table tennis game. And the best part? Rock climbing is encouraged. Every day you'll see climbers scaling the cliffs, and occasionally reckless young McKays doing it without gear, much to their mother's horror.
Ezra and Daniel climbing this giant cliff without any gear. Were telling us that's what they were going to do. We just saw them on the cliff. I really hope they make it down safe.
Number 4 are the City Botanic Gardens. We are going to the Botanical Gardens of Brisbane, and in true Brisbane fashion, they are free. This reminds me of Beacon Hill Park in Victoria. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, it makes me miss my mom. She always loves flowers. Mom, I wish you were here. Locals call these ibises bin chickens. They're too beautiful to be called bin chickens. It's like an insult. Well, this place is gorgeous. It's hard to remember that you're even in a city. I love it. I love green spaces in cities. I can't even believe I've never seen hibiscus like this. These are gorgeous. I've never seen a gray flower before. This is so incredible. I didn't even know that hibiscus had like so many varieties. Oh, I'm in heaven. Like, look, for comparison, look how huge they are. Located in the middle of the city, these botanic gardens are not only home to gorgeous natural paths and surroundings, it's also a magnet for living art displays.
I'm getting Curious George vibes.
I thought this was construction tape and that we shouldn't come here, but look, it's so fun! In the middle of Brisbane, in the Botanical Garden, they have this. It's like a volcano of bubbles. Like bubbles made out of gas. Like, what is going on? And on the Botanic Garden grounds is where the Queensland University of Technology has its campus. This is the University of Queensland, and they have some awesome things on their campus, including the Cube. The Cube is an awesome network of screens just asking to be played with. These screens change their displays regularly, and my kids enjoyed them so much I thought of giving the Cube its very own number ranking on free things in Brisbane, but I already had thought of 13, and like I said, 13 is our lucky number.
Sea cucumber. Sea cucumber. Not much to say about that.
Number 3 are the other botanic gardens. These botanical gardens are about a half an hour drive away from the main city center, but they're worth the drive if you have a car. You can't get here by dinghy. These are not within walking distance of the river, which is a big deal to people who live on a boat. But Brisbane's bus system is so easy to use that it's not a big deal at all to hop on and off the transit system and to visit these lovely gardens. And one of my favorite things about these gardens are the hidden surprises that make it feel like an enchanted forest.
But there's a twist. I stay here and there. So I was walking and I thought this was a fake. And then I went to touch the tail and it turned around.
The planetarium is also part of these gardens. The displays are quite nice and they have star shows, but those are not free. So we're moving on to number 2, which is South Bank, the iconic heart of Brisbane. In the shadow of the skyline, you'll find lush promenades, unique architecture, cafes, and reminders of the 1988 World Expo.
This is a pavilion of love, harmony, and fertility.
The fact that there was a World Expo here explains so much. I'm like, wow, this is just an amazing place. But after being to a World Expo, I can understand why this is so amazing. That it's the leftovers of an expo. I love it. This is a meditation in the park structure.
It's called flow state.
Oh, it's the So there's this place called Rainforest Walk, and it feels like something from Japan or something. It's just like celebrating nature. It has these cute little ponds, and you can hear the insects, and you're like, are we in a big city? Because this is pretty amazing. There's the Wheel of Brisbane for city views, lively markets with local artisans, and best of all, Australia's only inner city beach. This whole pool, which is on the side of the river, is free. Like, the city just maintains it and pays for the lifeguards, and it's pretty awesome. I love it. It's a little fake beach and everything. By far our favorite spot in all of Brisbane. Since you can't swim in the river, we swam here daily. Apparently there's a cartoon called Bluey, and he has a whole episode in this park. Now I've got to see that episode. Yep, South Bank really is Brisbane at its best. Before I get to number 1, I thought I would include an honorable mention.
There we go, into the dark.
That was something we probably should not have done, but it was free and fun. Brisbane usually has beautiful weather, but every so often it has torrential downpours.
I guess I needed a shower.
Out of nowhere, flash floods hit the city. Thankfully, Brisbane is equipped to handle these rainbursts with huge drainage systems under the city. Drainage tunnels that are so huge that you can explore them. This is also where the mini bats of Brisbane sleep. Bats that clean the city of all their mosquitoes. I'm not suggesting that you should explore these caves, nor do I even know if this is legal, but I'm just saying they are free. And coming in at number 1 are the interactions with the people of Brisbane. Out of all 13 free things to do in Brisbane, this is the one that truly made our stay special. We have traveled the world, but our friends we made in Brisbane hold a special place in our lives. They open their hearts and homes to us so quickly. Brisbane is a kaleidoscope of people and cultures, and we feel so blessed to have met the people that has made Brisbane feel like home.
Look at this! I'm falling!
Are you gonna say something clever?
No. Not until you're done filming.